Hey guys, just gonna double check my audio. Okay, cool. Morning. Just need to share the screen. Happy Saturday. Game traders, Amanda, Peter. Tabletop gateway. I'm blasting the internet at the moment for sharing the stream. Just give me a bit. It's interesting when you're running things solo. You have to manage doing different things all at the same time. Sure. Share that to them too. What else? Okay, I think that's good. All right. Hey, happy Saturday. So today I'll just be going through what we've collected so far. We realized that there are quite a number of conventions. I felt FOMO the other day. One of our fellow tabletop gamer advocates here went to Essen, so they're gonna be seeing the Essen convention. I'm like, someday I'm gonna go there too. But in the meantime, I realized there's so many conventions in the Philippines already, and Asia. They're just one piso fare away. So I tried to come up with a list and see what you guys think. It's not a complete list. I'm not able to gather everything, every possible one, but it gives you an idea of what you can attend and timing wise, which month happens on what, and other things. So let's get right into it. First up, of course, is Bacon. Bacon Board Gaming Advocates and Enthusiast Convention. This is a part of the Variable Play Network. We have a lot of volunteers that are volunteering once a year, sometimes twice, sometimes thrice, depends on the sponsors. But we run this at the very least once a year around April. The story is that on April 1, we did the first convention just to be sure whether or not people would show up. We could have an excuse, but it became a tradition. So, Board Gaming Advocates and Enthusiast Convention. I'm covering some of the screen, so I'm going to try like this. Oops. This one? There. Better. Okay, cool. Right, so this happens. Just follow our Facebook page and specifically on Bacon, and you'll be able to see when this will be happening again for next year. But stay tuned to the end of the video because we're gonna have a surprise. Okay, up next, just a few hours away, is actually Tokyo Game Market. So Tokyo Game Market happens also around May. So April, you go to Bacon first, then around May, you fly to Tokyo. What is May season in Tokyo? I wonder if it's summer as well, or maybe cherry blossom season. I'm not sure, but I know at the moment we're in towards autumn. Uh, Tokyo Game Market, the Tokyo game design circuit, very good in terms of a lot of card games, a lot of really compact, very ingenious ways of using game design. So definitely the newest Seiji Kanai and other Japanese themed games, uh, Japanese design games would be there. So check that out, Tokyo Game Market. This just started this year. It's the Asian Board Game Festival in Thailand. There's actually the one that happens in Singapore. We'll discuss that later. But they started a new one in Thailand, and you can kind of see how this is now panning out. So the Asian Board Game Festival, what's really cool about it is that they're bringing designers from the whole continent, different representatives from different countries. You get this sort of passport thing, and it's pretty cool because you stamp every game design group that you go to comes from a different country, and you stamp your passport, and you kind of collect all of these experiences all in one day. So they now expanded to Thailand. I really hope they also expand to the Philippines because why not? But definitely in Thailand, the tabletop gaming scene is quite big, and you'll see that come up again across the list. The next one is TOBE, TOBE, Taiwan Original Board Game Expo. So this happens around September, so just last month, and Taiwan game design is also quite nice. A lot of really cool, a lot of our manufacturing, some of them are also coming from Taiwan. And so a lot of game designers have already started publishing, and the community there is quite good. And I know I have a few Taiwan games, I believe, in my collection that came from there. So Taiwan Original Board Game Expo. Next up, just here in the Philippines, All Aboard Expo is happening next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. October 13 to 15. So this is happening in Shangri-La Plaza. If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of tournaments that are also running. So there's a Cascadia tournament. Maybe there's also Settlers of Catan and other things. You got to go to their site to find out more of what they have. But I'm pretty excited of seeing all of the gamers again that will join All Aboard Expo. And it's just here in Manila. So if you're in Cebu and you're in Mindanao or in Davao, it's also quite quick for you to jump on here. But actually, if you are on Cebu already, you could just go to Tabletop Fiesta, which is happening at the same weekend. So now we have two conventions that are running. This one is catering to all of tabletop. A lot of miniature war games are being showcased. It's happening October 14 and 15 at the Yala Center Block Activity Center, third floor. So this is Tabletop Fiesta in Cebu. I wish I learned about it because I love going to Cebu. Of course, the lechon, and my favorite is the chicharon in Karkar. So go for a nice vacation, swim with the sardines and the dugong, and then play tabletop games. I think that's a nice weekend to have. So if you guys next week are available, Manila or Cebu, there's simultaneously gaming conventions that are running. So if you're within the area, drop by. all throughout the year, actually. If you're into Magic the Gathering is one of the biggest card games um, in for the past few decades, and all throughout the year there are major tournaments and championships that are being rounded up. And actually, the Magic the Gathering Southeast Asian Championships, a lot of the qualifiers, when I was still in the professional tabletop gaming circuit, I would actually travel and go to different places to join the different qualifiers, because we're trying to rack up points to be able to start to compete and go into the championships. So this is, if you're into Magic the Gathering, definitely check out Neutral Grounds. They have the lineup of all of their events throughout the year. They have one on October 14 as well. They have on November 2 in also in October. Davao simultaneously has a regional championship qualifier as well. So yes, pretty exciting times, definitely, for Magic the Gathering. So much content. I love the Commander series, and just excited to see more of the game flourish and more reach throughout the Philippines. On November is so I mentioned earlier, Thailand has a really big gaming scene. So Simon, come on. Simon, come on. I don't know how they pronounce their name now, but I think it's Come On. Is having their first, if I'm not mistaken, their first game expo in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. And so it's happening in the Samyan Mitter Town Hall in Bangkok, Thailand. And it's happening on November 4 and 5. Why is 4 and 5 crucial? Because in the Philippines, number that is right smack, and actually I believe in Asia, it's the Halloween or All Saints Day weekend. So if you're planning to take a vacation for that trip, you can think of going to Thailand because it's just there, and they of course have so many great titles that they are bringing in, and it's pretty cool to see. And it's in Thailand, good food, Thai food, and you also get the game. So pretty cool. They'll have tournaments, game demos, a lot of games to buy, geek out, and stuff. And of course, the designer meetup. So that's the cool thing. I've met Eric Lang before when he went here to the Philippines, and I was pretty starstruck. So, okay. And this November, Board Gaming Advocates and Enthusiasts Convention, Variable Play is being invited to help and participate and volunteer for ManiPopCon, the Manila Pop Culture Convention. They did this, I think, before the pandemic. They just rested during the pandemic, and now they've started again. And it's pretty massive. It's a couple of floors in the Ayala Mall's Manila Bay. So this is just in Manila, November 17 to 19. So 3 days as well. And if you can see on the photo there, they have a celebrity guest that is quite popular. So for all of those One Piece fans, you have your favorite swordsman joining us on November 17 to 19. So the convention is free to enter, but there are paid celebrity meetups and other features that you can enjoy. So if you just want to play tabletop games, our section, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be free. So you guys can definitely join us on November 17th, 18th, and 19th. All right. So, so many conventions, right? I mean, and they're all pretty near. You don't have to break the bank to go there and enjoy. Some are here in the country. Some are very affordable to go to and good countries to visit. I'm not sure if this is the last for the year, but yes, I think so. We will be going back again to the Asian Board Game Festival in Singapore for their annual convention. It's on November 24, 25, and 26. So it's 3 days. And it's pretty fun. It's really cool to see all of these different game publishers, designers that are from Asia being showcased. I felt really proud to be part of it, and again to be invited and showcase again the Philippine game designs that we have, and just to see other cultures enjoy your culture, and you to see other cultures implemented in game design. It's so much fun. And they've what of course is what we've realized. So there's different languages that we have across Asia. So game design has also evolved such that you can play their games even if you cannot necessarily read all of the text. They would have the translation. One of the popular designers who he did this. It looks like a toy sushi, and I kid you not, he cannot speak any English. He's so bubbly, so lively, so his energy is so encouraging. Yet he has a difficulty of speaking in English. So I kid you not, this is how he teaches his games. He hands out these big flowcharts to people, just icons, what to do, what to set up, and so he's just pointing to people and then doing something. And what's crazy about it is that his tables, people don't. There's no space. There's a line of people trying to get to his table and play his game. His games are pretty attractive. I don't know if you guys know that game where you have this cat and you move that cat around this table setting. Where's Alice, if I'm not mistaken? And you're trying to position this cat in this tea house table setting, and such adorable games. Yet, yeah, you can enjoy it even if you don't speak their language, and a lot of their designs are done in such manner. Cool. So many conventions happening all throughout the year, and I'm already saying I'm not able to retrieve all of them. I'm sure there's more. There's a lot of video gaming conventions as well. I've just highlighted a little bit more on the tabletop gaming specifically, but there's gonna be a lot of them all over. Greasy Snitches are often running their conventions as well for D&D and whatnot. So if you feel like you wanna enjoy gaming and also enjoy another culture, it is just one piece of air away. Hopefully this list it encourages you to try out and visit these board game conventions. Please do join us in these upcoming ones, especially the ones that we are in. We'd love to meet you. Until next time, this is Ron. Thank you very much for joining. Bye.